Hello Aries, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your bi-weekly reading for last 2 weeks of November, from 15th to 30th of November 2018. It's a general reading. This reading is for the Aries Sun, Aries Moon and Aries Rising sign. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, watch your moon sign or rising sign. I'm going to use the Morgan Gray Tarot deck for this reading, which is that one. And while I'm shuffling, I just want to say thank you to all my viewers, to all my subscribers, for all your likes, all your comments, all your donations, and for all your private bookings. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, please contact me, and all the information is underneath this video and description box. Alright, Aries, let's see what we have for you for the last 2 weeks of November, from 15th to 30th of November 2017. Okay, that's your recent past, near future, present, recent past. And the first card we got for you is the Two of Cups. Second one we have Ace of Cups. Wow, lots of love there. We have the Hierophant. And we have Five of Wands. Then we have a Nine of Swords, King of Swords, we have Eight of Wands, and we have Page of Swords. We have the Star, Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance, and Two of Swords. Okay, let's see what we have for you. The first card for you, dear Aries, is the Two of Cups. As I said, this reading is general. It's not sort of themed by love or relationship or anything, but I do have a soulmate cup. If you are looking for a romantic relationship, there's a soulmate coming, or you already got one, because it's in your recent past. There's someone there for you. You're exchanging those two cups. It's someone who is very dear to you, very close. You've got this soulmate connection. You know, you understand each other really well. It's quite a nice, warm feelings. If it's not romantic relationship, then it could be a very dear friend, someone with someone you really connect, and it could be even like a relative, but someone is there for you in the last 2 weeks of November, someone who is like a soulmate for you. But I do believe that it could be the romantic relationship, because I also have an Ace of Cups next to it. Ace of Cups is always an offer of love. It's something new, a new start of new relationship, and I believe that this person might be coming into your life last 2 weeks of November, dear Aries. Ace of Cups, it's something, it's a gift of God's gifts, or gift from Spirit. If you notice, there is a hand holding that cup. The cup is full, overly full. The emotions are overflowing this cup. It's very positive. It's romantic feelings. It's love. There is a dove on the top of it, which talks about peace and tranquility. It's very, very positive. It's something new. Something new is starting in your life. And because we talk about love, romantic relationship, I believe there is someone is coming into your life. The Hierophant talks about rules, regulations, structures. That there is some sort of a structure in your life. It could be, if you are, you know, very sort of a believer, so if you go to church, maybe you're sort of rigidly following the church rules, and, you know, you sort of strictly following those rules and regulations. It also could be a big corporate company, something, or you could be just a part of some sort of society which has got its own structure, which has got a new sort of part of this structure. The Hierophant is sometimes, because it's a pop as well, talks when we take our relationship to a new level. Maybe having all these romantic cards, maybe it sometimes talks about wedding. So if you have got, maybe you're taking your relationship on a new level. You have got a soulmate. You're taking relationship, starting some new chapter, new stage in your relationship, and you're getting married. Because I can also considering that if you're having a church wedding, because it talks about the church, about the structure. And the Spirit's message for you for the recent past is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about competition, about fighting. So if you are fighting with someone, that because it's all messages to you, if you are fighting, the message is there that stop fighting. There's no sort of, because I can see, there's quite a lot happening for you in a present and a future, especially with the Temperance card, with the Star cards. There could be some sort of competition. I don't see this competition is, concerned any sort of business or work. There is no Pentacles side. Unless I know they said that's your soulmate. Maybe you are arguing quite a lot. And the message for you is stop arguing, because, you've been given that gift of love. You can take the relationship to a next level. And this person is your soulmate. There's no point of, fighting and arguing, because, you two, like two cups, you've got a new beginning, new start, Aries. And at present we've got the Nine of Swords, card of anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. So you're worrying about something. There's something, maybe in the past or in the future. You worry about the future, but future is bright. You've got the Star card, you've got the Temperance card. But Swords, it's all about what's happening in our head. It's all about our thoughts, about our conscious, subconscious, our mental activity, what's happening in the head. And all these negative thoughts you're holding is all in your head. It's not, physically, physical sort of anything which you can touch. It's you need to get that clarity, because next to your card is the King of Swords. King of Swords is someone who can bring that clarity to you, so you can stop worrying. You can get that clarity in your life, and stop having sleepless nights, stop getting all this anxiety and worry. King of Cups is someone who brings the truth, who uses that sword to cut everything which doesn't serve us, someone very intelligent, intellectual, someone who uses his brain before he uses his emotions. He's always very thoughtful. It's also a sign of, it's an air sign, it's Libra, Gemini or Aquarius person, could be significant for you this month's last 2 weeks of November. Sometimes talks about legal system, someone maybe like a judge, maybe a solicitor, someone who helps you to get the clarity. And there's a lot of correspondence I see between you and this person is happening. I also got a Page of Swords, you get the news. And I do believe there could be some sort of legal issue going on here, because you worry. There's a Page of Swords is there, that's in news, information is coming. There's a lot of correspondence between you and this person. This person, as I said, is very intellectual. And the messages coming by air, they come going backwards and forwards. There's a lot of passion in those messages. It sometimes talks about traveling by air, but I do with having the Page of Swords next to this card, where Page of Swords represents a news, and because it's a sword over there, it could be some sort of legal news, some sort of legal information you're going to get. Or maybe just the legal advice. Maybe you're looking at legal advice and you are and you worry about all that, and that's why you're seeking the legal advice. And you will get the news. There will be a lot of correspondence, but you will get the news. And then in the near future, we have the Star card, that your dreams will come true. That it's a card of healing after all this, having all the sleepless nights, anxiety, worries, dealing with sort of some official person. You are healing maybe after getting that news that everything is going to be okay, or it will be up to your satisfactory, this message. You will be all healing. You will be all your dreams will start sort of being realized. It's Being a star card is also actually being a star, maybe a star in your little circle of friends. It's someone who is shining, people are attracted to you. If you're even like in your little group of people, if just friends, if you are planning any events or party, people are always drawn to you. They always want to have a party with you or be around you. So that will be like in the near future you will attract a lot of attention, but it's very positive attention for you, and it will bring you lots of healing because you will be surrounded by the friends. Knight of Pentacles is telling me that whatever is happening will start moving forward for you. There's a forward movement, but it's more about finances. If there is something to do with a job, if there is something to do, maybe you were dreaming about that job, but I believe that it's more for you healing after that, after this warring period. If you were worrying about the money, if the money, because that King of Swords is actually on the top of this card, on the top of Knight of Pentacles, which talks about finances. It's a movement with the finances. Any business, any projects, financial projects, or anything. If anything which involves financial resources, if you are starting something new, if you're moving jobs, or if you're hoping to move the job, if you want to get a job, it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. The movement will be quite slow movement because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knights among all four of them. But there will be, it's slowly but steadily, there will be progress. And it tells you, with all this slow movement, that you need to be patient, and it also talks about moderation. So if whatever you're hoping here, whatever you're holding all these hopes and wishes, they will come true. If you're hoping to get a new job or change a job or get some money or get a loan or whatever it is, anything connected with the money, you will get it, but it tells you that you will need to be very patient with this matter. And the Spirit's message for you here is the card of choices, Two of Swords. Is card that you need to make a choice, and in order to make that choice, to choose between either this, whatever, maybe you will be offered two jobs at the same time and you need to choose, or whatever, if you've got options with the business or something, you need to take that blindfold off, and you will have a clear picture, and use those swords to cut what does not serve you, and have a clear view. And make a decision what you want to do, what your options, how, and weigh your options and make the right decision. What's happening? And there's completely three different stories over here. This one slightly connected with this one, but here we have in the recent past, I believe it probably was a wedding or something, and there's a lot of arguments or something happening, maybe either during the wedding or after wedding, or just because of the wedding, or just you two are arguing, and because the wedding period, this could be a very stressful period with planning and all, expenses, and also having all these relatives, friends and everything. There's a lot of competition there, there's a lot happening. Then we go having all these sleepless nights, and I think you're looking for a legal advice, or maybe just asking someone who you trust, someone who is very intellectual. But then you pass through that period, and you will be like a star, things will start moving, but they won't move as fast as you want them. And you will have to make a decision. And the news will come about that legal issue. Let's see what additional cards we have for you. We have the Chariot. So a Cancer person could be significant, or eventually you will be in control of whatever you're thinking about doing. Either job, either project or business, you will be in control, you will be ruling, you will be, and it's a success, it's a winning, it's movement forward. It will start moving forward for you, dear Aries. And then we have the Father of Cups. We have the King of Cups. It's someone very warm, someone loving, It's also a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant in the last 2 weeks. Maybe that a soulmate of yours, you know, is a water sign, is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the last card for your Son of Swords. We've got the same card over here as a Page of Swords. It's when two cards from completely different decks are appearing over there, the message being reinforced. It's a strong message for you that whatever news you're expecting, there will be a lot of correspondence. You will get the reply, you will get the news. And news will be, you know, favorable for you because you will be healing and recovering afterwards, dear Aries. Actually, this I forgot to introduce this deck for you. It's a well-known deck by King Crowns, and I use it as an additional, you know, messages for you. And it looks like this: well-known by King Crowns. Okay, dear Aries, I hope it's resonated with you. I hope you like the reading, and if you want to elaborate and book a private reading with me, please contact me. You can contact me by email or through my webpage, Facebook page or web page, and you know, we can arrange the private readings with you. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and come back again next month in December. I'm going to publish some yearly overviews, so that will be interesting to see. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye, dear Aries.